morning. Good morning. I hope you're having an amazing day, a beautiful day, as I go live in all the places. Make sure you say hello and let me know that you're here. As I do all the things. All right, so now let me pull this up on my phone. You guys know the drill. We've been here before. Right, so now let me pull this up on my phone. There we go. Whoops. All right. There we are, live in all the places. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning. Great to have you here. I want to have a sip of my coffee. So, how are things this morning for you? So, I wish for some reason my memory is just like, I've got so much on my plate right now and on my mind, so I can't remember. So if I ask you the same question over and over again, just bear with me. But are you traveling today or were you packing today? I don't remember when you actually leave. Packing day, maybe a pedicure. Ooh, nice. So it's a day for Wendy. Yes. I love it. All right, let me see. Here we go. All right. Well, it's a gorgeous day today here. It is what time? What is the temperature? It's 66 degrees, but it feels nice outside. And not to say that I've been out there a bunch, but I do know it's nice out there. The sun is shining. And one of the things is I woke up this morning grateful. I had a really nice, good, deep sleep. And the funny thing is, I'll just share. Good morning, Althea. It's good to see you. This morning when I woke up, I had a touch of a headache, and I thought, well, I'm going to go get an ice pack. You'd rather be on the ship. Oh, you mean to get your pedicure? But the funny thing is I woke up this morning and, my week's a little off because I spent some of the time in the mountains, so I didn't come back till Thursday. So my week's kind of off, but it's weird how it's off because I got up to go get an ice pack for my head because my head was hurting. And I looked at the clock and it was 6:00. And I thought, I've only got an hour because I had set the clock for 7. And then I thought, today's Sunday. Why did I set the clock for 7? So I turned the alarm off, went downstairs and got the ice pack. And on the way up the stairs with the ice pack, I thought, this is Saturday. It's not Sunday. So I went back and reset the alarm and went back to bed. And the interesting thing is I should have just went ahead and stayed up because I laid there thinking about, I could go ahead and get up and do this, or I could go ahead and do that, but I'm just going to go ahead and go back to sleep. But I never did. But it was just kind of interesting. So we get off of our usual routine and it seems like the days don't make sense. So it's kind of like that elusive time thing, right? All right. So I am going to go ahead and share today's affirmation. So give me a second to copy and paste. All right. I'm a shining opportunity magnet. Doesn't that feel good? Attracting awesome adventures like a fun-loving superhero. We talk about a lot of time how we're the superhero in the story of our life. and that life is magic and we become the magnet when we're open to things. And so this was just beautiful to me to get this created. I'm a shining opportunity magnet. And I love that because, and we've talked about it just recently, but it's like there are so many opportunities for us out there, but most of the time we don't even see them. And it might have been yesterday. I don't even know. But the thing is that we see what we're looking for. And so when we're talking about being an opportunity magnet and having awesome adventures like a fun, loving superhero, the more we talk about that and we think about that, the more those kinds of things we're going to bring to us, because we don't want to chase things, because I reference it a lot and other people do too. But if you have a dog that wants to run and play and you tell them to come and they don't come, but then you chase them, they think it's a game. So they're running further and further away from you, right? They don't come to you at that point. And that's the same with opportunities. When we're chasing things, they stay elusive. So we want to get to this place where we understand and we internalize that we are the magnet. When we focus and we're open, then things just come to us. And then our job is our job's not the right word, but then our, what the hell would you call it? I guess our job at that point is to accept them and to grab them as they come and to just be open to what those possibilities are, what those things are, those opportunities. And I know I talked a little bit about it yesterday, is that some opportunities show up disguised as adversity, disguised as something didn't go right. However, that something that didn't go right is probably something that's going to put you on the path to what you're wanting. You just didn't know to go that way. And so it's really interesting when we start unpacking a lot of this stuff that there's a song by Garth Brooks. It's an old country song, but in there he talks about thank God for unanswered prayers. And I think there's many, many times in our lives that we've said, "Oh, I want this so bad. Please, God, let this person like me. Let this business opportunity pan out. Let this, give me this." We're praying for things to go a certain way, right? When in actuality, it's a different path. And so I like to refer to the fact that at Christmas, I don't even wait till you're older and try to figure out what day it is. Well, even today, I have to look at my watch or I have to look at my phone a lot of times. Oh, what day is it? I'm telling you, it's interesting. But the thing is, oh, now I lost my thought. What was I saying? I don't recall. All right, so we'll just keep going, okay? So as we have this, we are this magnet, this shining opportunity magnet. We're attracting awesome adventures like a fun-loving superhero. And you guys that have been here for quite a while, we've done the superhero where we picked our superhero name, taking advantage of opportunities. Yeah, but I don't remember what I was going to say about it. It'll come to me either while we're on here or it'll come to me later. And if it does, I'll share. So who knows? I kind of get off on a tangent sometimes anyway. So remember, we've talked before about our superhero name. We even created these AI depictions with our picture and everything of what our superhero would look like. And that was so much fun. Thank you, Wendy McDowell, for turning us onto that AI platform. But the thing that is so cool is that we can bring that superhero up within us at any given time, whenever we choose to. And most of the time, we're letting our little superhero, I said little, our little superhero hide in the background. And because we don't want to be judged, we don't want to be ridiculed, we don't want to be so many things, right? And so we hold back. But I invite you to just be open and let it go, right? Good morning, Kimmy. Good morning. So we have so much power within us to attract the things that we want in our lives. The main thing we have to do in order to attract things is know what you want, right? And because it's kind of like you go into a restaurant and they have a menu for you, and you look at the menu, and then the waitress comes over or the waiter comes over and says, "What do you want?" And you say, "Just get me something." And you might end up getting oysters when you are allergic to oysters, or you may get a steak with almonds on it and you're allergic to almonds. There are so many scenarios that could be really bad for you because you didn't pick out what you wanted, right? And we're in this amazing world where we can basically bring to us whatever we want. And that's the rub. A lot of times we don't really know what we want. And so I invite you today to kind of explore that a little bit and figure it out, so that as you're speaking, you can bring it to you, right? So let me go ahead and grab this journal prompt, and I'm pretty sure I've made it too long. So let me see. Let me just try it. All right, it's in two parts, and I'll just tell you what the second part is. And then later, when I put it um, into the description, then you can copy and paste it if you want to do that. But we'll just go with it like this, okay? So our affirmation for today is: grab your imaginary magic wand and then just conjure up the wildest, most exciting opportunities that you'd love to just zap into your life, right? And so first, before you can come up with all these opportunities, you have to assess what is it you really want, right? And so spend some time journaling about, what do you really want? What do you want to pan out, whether it is in your business, your personal life, your physical life, your relationships, whatever it is that you're wanting, just get a little clearer on what that is. And it really helps if you've got one area of your life that you feel really needs some attention, right? Sometimes that can be very daunting. However, it's good to know what it is that you're yearning for in that area of your life. But sometimes it's easier to begin this process by finding something that's just a little bit off in your life. So let's say you're wanting to have a better spiritual life, but you haven't been going to church, or you haven't been reading the books, you haven't been associating with people that are on that same goal path that you're looking for. So maybe it's not really off. It's just you're not doing some of the activities that you feel would help you, right? And so maybe that's the one that you go to because it's just a little off and it gives you a quicker win. However, a lot of times for myself, I will do the quick win. But then I will go to the next phase and say, okay, this is the one that I feel like I really want to dive into and create something new. And then you sit with your journal and you just start your creation, right? One of the things that I love is Florence Scovel Shinn. She has the Game of Life and how to play it, and it is all about getting into the right mindset and actually creating what you want by knowing what you want. And every self-help book out there says something to that effect too, that you can't get something that you haven't said you want, right? You can't have an answer to a prayer that you haven't even said. And so spend some time today to assess, where in my life do I want to change things? And then why do I want to change it? What am I wanting that end result to be? So let's say if it was your business and you were looking to affect more change with people, and you wanted to be getting like these messages from people that says, oh my God, you've changed my life. I can't believe how much you've affected me and all of this stuff, right? And so then that the end result is that you've changed people's lives, right? Oh, let me see. There's something here. Let me see. Hold that thought. Okay. Help me remember where I was. Yesterday, after our affirmation yesterday, I actually jammed out to Elton John with those glasses on. Oh, yay. And had the best day ever. Beautiful, beautiful, Kimmy. I'm so excited for that. So spend some time with us today to really, really use your weekend, if you can, to get in touch with this part of yourself. What do you really want? Dive into it. And that, the find your, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. I've just introduced, for you guys, the Find Your Voice Challenge, which some of you have jumped on, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be sending out an invitation to the WhatsApp to all the people that have joined. But the thing is that the Find Your Voice Challenge really helped me through the dares to discern what I really wanted. And so it may be that it's not always about just being able to speak. It's about figuring out who you are. And it was very instrumental in helping me to navigate this idea of what do I want? Who do I want to be? How do I want to affect the world? How do I want things to go, right? And so if you haven't signed up yet, I will put the link in the comments again, because actually the shut off was yesterday at midnight. But if you're really interested, I'm sure I feel confident that we can get Stacy to open the door to let you guys in. So just let me know if that's something that you're interested in. But like I said, I'll put the link in the comments, and then you can do it or not do it. It's entirely up to you. I don't have any expectations whatsoever. I was really hoping that we'd have about 15 people, so it would be more fun to do all of this together. But however many people show up in our little team is perfect for us, right? So let me see. What does this say? I so wish I could participate and Find Your Voice, but I'm on board, internet too spotty. Yeah, I get that. But the thing about Find Your Voice is it is a digital program. It's 17 days. So you get daily email with a video and dares for you to do, but that you can go at your own pace. And I don't know when she's going to introduce this again, but it's definitely amazing. So if it's something that you really want to do, Wendy, then you could go ahead. I mean, it's only $49. You could do that, and then you could start doing the dares when you get home. And I know when you do the thing in our group and all, it'll be perfect. You can still get a lot of that support going through. So you just decide, don't let that be the thing that keeps you from doing it. So, like I said, I have no expectations. There is no agenda. If it feels like something that you're really longing to do, then I would still do it. It gives you the podcast challenge, gives you the Zoom calls, the WhatsApp, and then so even when the actual challenge is over, our WhatsApp group will still be there so that we can interact and continue to support each other. So you decide next time. Okay, perfect, Wendy. All right, so let me get back to, all right, so, oh, get back to the affirmation. I'm looking at the time here. So our affirmation today is I'm a shining opportunity magnet, attracting awesome adventures like a fun-loving superhero. And put that on your sticky note, your index card, the screensaver on your phone. And really, the only thing that you would have to put on there, which you really don't have to do a damn thing, right? You're individuals, you can choose what you want to do. It deserves 100%. Okay, I got you, Wendy. I got you. So the if you didn't have a lot of room, like if you're putting the screensaver on your phone and you want it to be more streamlined, I guess you'd say, all you really have to put on there is I'm a shining opportunity magnet, right? Because that encompasses that second half, right? So, or you could say I'm a superhero and a shining opportunity magnet, whatever works for you, but just put it somewhere so that today you are reminded about you are an opportunity magnet. All the opportunities in life and business and love and travel, Wendy, all of those opportunities come to you. Like, let me just share really quick the interesting thing that happened to me. I've really been even diving into this being a magnet to opportunities and all that stuff. I've been diving into that a little bit more recently. And I've got an amazing person that is helping me with my hip issue. And she's like I don't know what she calls herself, but she's almost like a spiritual coach. It's amazing anyway, right? So it's helping me to release some of these emotions and these things that are actually manifesting in my body, right? And so I'm working with her and it's glorious. But I've promised myself I'm going to be open to all opportunities, right? Well, yesterday, interestingly enough, I'm actually part of another hypnosis course that I'm taking. And as I'm working on that, which I'll be honest with you, I've been a little lax on that recently because I've been focused on my travels and all these different things. So anyway, I got a message from someone in that group that there's someone who is looking to complete some of her working with others kind of thing. She's got to have these, you have to do the process, the hypnosis and stuff with a person, and you have to film it, you have to log it, you have to do all these things as part of your certification. So anyway, I got a notification that there was someone that's local to me that is needing to have another volunteer, is what they say, to get this process. And it was like, she reached out to me and I thought, okay, I'll take that opportunity. And so tomorrow, I'm driving out to where she's at and I'll be doing this process with her. And it'll give me an even greater insight about this program that I'm in and see it on the receiving end perspective and not just the person that's doing the facilitating. And so I'm really excited to do this. And I mean, she's learning, but once you get to this place, you've learned a lot and you're very, very good. So I'm excited. And so one of the things that I wanted to attract to me recently was people, things, places that would help me get my body into the state that I wanted in. And so all of a sudden now I've got these two things that are helping me, and there's probably more. I just don't know. And so it's being open, right? Let's see, what does this say here? Somatic exercise. It's pretty amazing from what I hear. I want to do that because I have way too much emotion from my life that need to be released so my body can heal and my whole being too. Yes, yes. Well, I'm telling you, the process that I've been going through with Dr. Nancy has been amazing. And she is, I haven't created the event yet because I didn't want to muddy the waters, so to speak, because there's so much, still going on for this month. But next month, and actually, I don't have this paper in here. Oh, okay. October 14th at 4 p.m. Eastern. She is going to be in our group sharing her expertise. Dr. Nancy, the woman who's helping me with removing these emotions from my body structure, right? So, and she does so many things. It's amazing. And I do a lot with my clients and hypnosis and everything, but even no matter who you are and whatever your expertise is, you still need coaches. I have a business coach. So there are things, let's see, what does that say? Awesome. We'll be there for sure. Yes. Well, I'll probably wait until, what is it, the 14th? Yeah, I'll probably wait till next week to create the event. And so just kind of watch for it. But it is off the chain. And like I said, even the best basketball players, football players, even the best of the best of the best, they still have coaches too, right? And so we all need someone who has a little bit of expertise in an area that maybe we're not as versed in, or maybe even in our area, but it's kind of like we can work on ourselves a lot, right? Through these processes and everything. But man, oh man, does it change things when you have someone else facilitating for you. And so that's what I'm so excited about having this opportunity with Dr. Nancy, and then with Sunday, tomorrow, going out and getting this experience with this person who's local. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And, it's, I'm been telling myself and I've been declaring that I am an opportunity magnet. Please finish prompt. Meaning okay. All right. So the journal prompt is grab your imaginary magic wand and conjure up the wildest, most exciting opportunities you'd love to zap into your life. And how would saying heck yeah to those sparkly new experiences turn your world into a dazzling playground of growth and giggles? And I'll be putting all of that in the comments. Good luck with hypnosis. Oh, it's so much more than hypnosis. I'm telling you, it is amazing. I'm so excited as I'm going through these lessons and everything of all the amazing things that are happening with it. But so I'm really excited about experiencing it with her tomorrow. And so remember, we're going to take our journal, our notebook, and we're going to write the affirmation and the journal prompt with the date, and then take some time in silence. And not only are you going to be grabbing your imaginary magic wand, right? But before you do that, you're going to take a little bit of time to get in touch with what you really want, what your desires are, so that when you're attracting and you're the magnet, that the things that you want are the actual things that are coming to you. Because when we don't know what we want, we still get things coming at us all the time, depending on what we're thinking, what we're doing, how we're feeling. And so we want to be purposeful. We want to be clear. That's the main thing. Get clear on, how do you want your life to be? How do you want things to pan out? What kind of difference do you want in the world? What kind of difference do you want in your world? Are you perfectly happy with every ounce of your life? Beautiful. Then just make it brighter, make it better. But if there's something that's not exactly how you want it to be, And I think most people are in that group somewhere in their lives, at least. And if that is true for you, then spend some time journaling, getting clear on what that thing is. What do you want to see in your life? And it's like, one of the things that I've said many times is that my biggest fear has always been that I would die, I would leave this world without having made a big enough difference, right? The thing is that I said that many, many years ago when I wasn't doing a damn thing but just living life. And the thing is that I knew that's what I wanted. I wanted to make a difference, but I just didn't know how to make a difference. And so when you get to that place where it's like, well, how in the world am I going to do that? Then it's like, let's just dive into what difference do we really want to make? What is it that we're wanting to do? What do we want to be like? If we were on our deathbed and we looked back at our life and said, this was amazing. This was a beautiful life because this happened and this happened and this happened. We want to be that person, not the one that says, if I had only, right? So I'll leave it with there. So remember to journal as much as you can about all of this today. And if you need some extra time to work on it, just like I've got notes in my notebook, like right here, right? And so what I do a lot of times is I take that notebook, and when I go to bed, I will sit and I will just write out a lot of things that are going on in my mind just to get more clarity about what I want and what I want to do. And then by doing that right before I go to sleep, oh my gosh, some of the epiphanies that I get in the middle of the night or when I first wake up are just profound. And I don't think I would have been getting those had I not spent some time with it right before I went to bed. So my mind was active on what I wanted, right? Not what I didn't want, how bad the day had gone, or what didn't pan out the way I wanted, or what somebody said, or what I saw. None of that. Take some time before you go to bed to really get into this good place of, oh, my desires are this. And spend some time with it. And your life will be changed. I promise you. It will. All right. So what, Wendy, you gave me a, oh, did you not? I thought you gave me a, why do I not see it over here? All right. So did you give me the, there we go. It's so funny. I knew, for some reason, I thought it had already shown up. My intuition, right? All right. So as Wendy so eloquently has put it, have a magical day full of growth and giggles. Ooh, I love that one. I love that. So I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Mwah. Oh, I almost forgot. Today, if anybody that's interested and wants to be working on their elevator pitch or just being around people who are wanting to talk about all of this and share their growth and what's coming up, is today at 3 p.m. Eastern. The third Stand Up and Stand Out party is happening, and it's in the events section. So I would love to see as many of you as possible there, so that we can have an amazing time. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you today, hopefully, at 3 p.m. Eastern, but I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern with the day's affirmation and journal prompt. Mwah.